Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. So glad you could be here and spend some quality time with me. I hope you enjoy what I've got planned for you today. So let's dive right in, okay? Let's do it. All right, as promised, we are not only dipping in our big toe into the water, we're putting our entire foot into the lib pool of madness. So relax, sit back, and buckle up. We're about to enter the lib zone.
Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff has called for Trump's impeachment, and it's about time.
Yeah.
As we are all well aware, Trump has done a long list of impeachable offenses, so it is about time that someone is actually calling for his impeachment. I have hundreds of thousands of followers all over the world who are incredibly confused why Trump is president and how he was even able to be elected in the first place.
Really?
So I'm going to take what the senator has done as a great sign. And in the meantime, we are going to continue our massive protests here in the United States. I know that most people around the world are not seeing the coverage of the massive protests that are taking place every single weekend here in the US. But those of us who did not vote for this are doing our very best to fight back against this disgusting administration.
Wow, you couldn't even let President Trump get through his first 100 days in office. Kudos on you, Democrats.
Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. 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 No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome.
These liberal sheep are really becoming predictable. Was anybody surprised when they came out in some kind of force to protest that it's wrong for a judge to break the law and side with an illegal alien? And not just side with that person, actively participate in their escape from her court? Hello? Like, what is happening here?
The government's arresting judges now. Let me say that again. The DOJ is actively attacking judges. If the warning flags were not going off prior to this, I hope this finally makes it click and you see the warning signs.
Just like when Biden's DOJ arrested Donald Trump? Interesting. I don't remember hearing from you, but right now, my producer tells me that we do have a reaction actually from the lady in green that we just saw. Lisa, are you there? You are. Okay. Well, before we cut to your feed, it sounded like that young lady was talking about living in tyranny. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we are living under tyranny. We're living under the tyranny of activist judges. Glad we straightened that one out.
I'm glad we straightened that one out too, Lisa. I appreciate your comments and have a great day, okay?
This app isn't fun anymore.
Aww.
It's like they went through this TikTok ban and negotiations, and they're still like negotiating and whatever. And they decided to become like a right MAGA alt platform, which is really annoying. Like everything that I post that's informative, because I'm a left liberal account, doesn't get shown to my followers.
Maybe it's not that informative.
I get like 300, 400 views, right? Anything that like I sensationalize, specifically because that's what TikTok wants, if it's sensationalized in like a way that MAGAs don't like, I get mass reported, and then I get strikes on my account, and TikTok won't let me appeal it. For instance, I got reported for bullying and harassment because I used the vomit emoji.
Oh no.
My comment was just the vomit emoji.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
They said, nope, that's bullying and harassment. Meanwhile, we were talking about pus and milk.
Yeah.
And I personally think pus and milk is disgusting.
Oh, who thinks
And
it's
I was
good?
agreeing with someone's comment and commented back the vomit emoji, and
Okay.
I got my comment removed and I couldn't appeal it.
Oh.
It's literally an emoji. It's how is that
True.
bullying and harassment? And then any of my other content that I post out, because it's like not what the MAGAs want, or like it's not super alt-right or what have you. It's like not conservative at all. I get misreported. There's no reason for it. It just says violations of community guidelines.
Sounds familiar.
Okay. And then I see like 50,000 videos on the same topics with the same theme that don't get mass reported, that get pushed out to the FYP. And it's like, what the fuck is going on with this app?
Oh boy.
It's really disheartening to a lot of creators. I know a few creators who are just like over it and are moving to other platforms, whether it gets banned or not. But yeah, it's pretty disheartening. Anyway, that's my Saturday morning thoughts. So bye.
Well, my purple-haired little friend, it does suck when the shoe is on the other foot, and you are now part of the cancel culture. It wasn't that long ago when a lot of people on the right not only had their comments deleted, but they had their channels deleted. They had their careers deleted. So cry me a river someplace else. I'm not interested, and nobody cares.
This, I think, is a revolt that is going on within the Democratic Party right now. Last year at this time, 80% believed that the Democratic leaders in Congress would do the right thing when it comes to the economy. And keep in mind, this is Democrats. Look at where we are now. That number has been slashed in half to just 39%. Holy Toledo. Democrats hate what their congressional leaders in Washington are doing right now on the key issue of the day.
Yes, the Democrats are revolting. Everybody, I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I just want to give a quick reminder that today and tomorrow, April 28th, get 20% off all authentic Idle Hands merch. All right, let's get back to the show.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, start.
I'm not going to lie, I think I could probably watch that on loop all day long. It was interesting. I don't know what he was saying the whole entire time, but at the very end, it sounded like he said chastised and baptized. So I don't know if this was like had some kind of religious overtones or something, but it's entertaining at the very least.
Did y'all see Trump sign an executive order allowing teachers to physically discipline your kids within the classroom? How y'all feel about that? Because I wish my son's teacher would put their hands on him. I wish they would.
Well, at least somebody's going to be disciplining your kid. But what she's talking about in this executive order from President Trump is that Obama basically made it so that the outcry at the time was that basically black kids were being punished way more than white kids. So this thing that Obama introduced basically changed that. And so President Trump's new executive order is reversing that and basically saying, I don't care if you're black, white, purple, tan, red, pink, polka dots. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. If you screwed up, if you did something wrong in school, you're going to get punished for it now with whatever, suspension or detention or whatever it is. It doesn't matter your skin color. It's not the color of your skin. It's the content of your whatever you did wrong, right? So that's what that is. So obviously the libs are jumping on this now, and actually in tomorrow's video, we're going to be going, there's a few more of these clips of these crazy lib activist teachers and principals or whatever that are going to be like, you're not going to touch my kids. So the EO, the executive order, is very vague on physical punishment. But of course they're going to claim that now teachers are going to be able to like whip your kids and like paddle your kids and I don't know, like take them into the bathroom and like beat the crap out of them or something. I don't know. Who knows what they're going to say? It's going to be something extreme and stupid like that. Just wait. But anyways, that's their new thing right now. It's their next message from the Hivemind.
When you send innocent people to a foreign prison, you are not fighting terrorism. You're practicing it.
Okay, I don't agree with that, but newsflash, my friend, these people are not being sent to a foreign prison. They're being sent to a prison from their native land. Big difference there, my friend. Big difference.
Are you mad? He's clowning you motherfuckers. He's daring your fucking asses to do something to his shit. I fucking love it.
Can you tell us a little bit about the sign and your outfit? I mean, you really... Can you tell us why you like it? What motivated you to come here?
That's why.
Pardon?
He's a hero.
Why is he a hero?
I got sent no interviews.
You know what? This country is very superficial. There are a lot of people on TV who
That's
like
true.
Kim Kardashian. Why is she a millionaire, billionaire? Because she has a big butt, which is fake, and she's good looking. So if she can do it, why can't he benefit too? Because he's a male. I mean, so I'm not here for that. I am Free Luigi is just me being facetious, but I am here because the fascists are taking over, and I don't like it.
Do you think Brian Thompson's killing was justified?
No,
well,
you do think it's justified?
I'm not calling Trump for someone to do it.
But
I give him the support.
For all of these people out there protesting in behalf of Luigi, you guys are all retarded. Give me a break. I don't understand this mentality, this segment of America that, and it doesn't matter if you're white or black, but it's like they prop up like the most disgusting individuals that they can find and try to spin it that they're a hero somehow. The guy's just a straight up murderer. I mean, let's face it.
You can say all you want that these illegals need due process because it is a fundamentally constitutionally protected right.
Yep.
You can say it all you want. It doesn't change the fact that the U.S. Constitution and the rights therein only apply to U.S. citizens. So if you're not a U.S. citizen, you have no fundamentally or constitutionally protected rights. Get the fuck out.
You'd think that every once in a while, these people on the left would pick up something called the Constitution and do something, what do they call it? Oh yeah, read it?
Control fire.
Okay, that's all right.
It's a no-burn policy.
You can go.
No-burn policy. Don't you give me permission to go
Get
from
out
my
of my
beach.
face.
Don't you give me
Get
permission
out of my face.
to go from
Get
my
out of my
beach.
face.
Don't you give me
Oh my
permission to go from my beach. You
My head, so
Am I obviously?
Yes.
I'm not the one starting the forest on fire.
Normal people would not be acting like that.
I am not on the fucking. You are the one starting the forest on fire, not me.
Oh.
I know. The wind is blowing and you're starting the forest on fire. Go right ahead.
It was not your beach.
I'll give you two guesses who she voted for.
Where the fuck is the accountability city when a judge orders someone to be brought back from El Salvador?
Wow.
Why is no one enforcing it? Where is fucking rule of law? They have no problem deporting terrified families, but when a judge tells them to undo the damage, they just don't do it. This isn't about law and order, it's about control, about who deserves protection and who the system sees as disposable. If we ignore this, if they can ignore court orders for immigrants, what else can they ignore next? Justice without enforcement is a fucking lie! We either fight back now or get used to living in a system that chooses cruelty!
Dude, calm down. You're gonna have an aneurysm.
Can you guys just shut up?
Didn't even say
I'm
anything.
tired of the comments telling me to get a job. I'm tired of the comments telling me I'm not entitled to my food stamps, which I am. My husband pays taxes, so that means I am entitled to food stamps.
That doesn't quite seem right, but I don't know. Go on.
Like I said, the government takes money out of his check. So that means we are entitled to food stamps.
Okay, that kind of sounds like girl math, but no offense to girls.
Because we're just getting that money back. So stop commenting to tell me to get a job. I'm not going to get a job. I'm never going to work. I'm never going to pay taxes. I really don't give a shit.
Oh, that's great.
You guys pay taxes for me. That's good enough. Not everybody has to work.
What?
Just because you have to doesn't mean I have to.
Wow. Someone sounds
So
entitled.
take your entitlement and shove it up your ass.
Oh, wow. So thankful.
You're not entitled to tell me to go to work.
Yeah, that sounds like sound logic. I'll roll with that. Yes, sounds about right. That's funny. That's funny when she stops walking and she just starts going backwards. Of course, they would also say, "Oh, she's being oppressed." The automatic sidewalk's trying to keep her down.
I'm a woman.
So you're a woman?
Yeah.
Okay, when you tell me you're a woman, what does that mean you are?
I don't know. It's as simple as that.
I don't know.
I feel like a woman. That's how I choose to present myself.
What feelings do you have that you were...
Present yourself. You don't look like a woman at all. You're not even making an attempt. I mean, unless you want to call those earrings womanish. I don't know.
...late with being a woman?
Femininity? I don't know. That's what I'm more comfortable with.
Okay. Why?
Couldn't tell you.
But you are a woman?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't know what a woman is?
Well, I do know what a woman is. It's anyone who identifies as a woman.
Okay.
No.
Any further?
I cannot say much. I'm non-binary, so...
So you're not a woman or a man?
No, I am not.
Okay, so you know you're not a woman. What is a woman that you're like, no, that's not what I am?
I just don't like being associated with, like, femininity or masculinity. I do not feel I fall in either of those categories at all.
When did it get so dang difficult to answer the simple question of what is a man and what is a woman?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Can you have a separation of morality and state?
Yes.
So if we're going to pass a law,
yes,
and we're going to say, do not murder, by what standard do we believe that?
By any you which please.
What?
Separation of church and state
No, I got it.
says that I can have any reason for believing that.
No.
You're
not,
trying to cut me
following.
off. Chill.
No, you're not. Hold on.
Chill.
You're not
Chill.
following. You have to
You're
tell me
getting a
by
little
what
angry.
standard
Calm
do you
down.
get that from?
Calm down. There's no basis for morality. Morality is what the collective believes.
Oh, it's what the collective believes.
Like a democracy.
So at some point, do you believe murder is objectively wrong?
Yeah, because the collective says it's wrong. What do you mean?
See, now you're getting a little upset.
I am, because you're
matey, you're getting really
tantalizing the
upset.
crowd.
Again, the collective. This is not a Star Trek episode, okay? But let me walk you through this. In Nazi Germany, the body politic wanted bad things to happen to Jews.
And most of the world said that was wrong.
Okay, but the country itself said it was okay. Most of the world right now says abortion is okay. Is most of the world right?
Yeah, probably.
Oh. By what moral standard?
By the one they've collectively agreed upon.
Can the collective ever be wrong?
Probably.
In world history, the entire planet for 2,000 years believed slavery was okay. Was the entire world right?
No, obviously not.
Oh,
we just
but-
talked about
so the-
morality being wrong by the collective occasionally.
Well, okay, I think slavery
Occasionally.
and mass murder is pretty wrong, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so again, when the collective gets things wrong, then maybe we shouldn't appeal to the collective because the collective has given us really evil things over the years. Instead, we should appeal to something higher than us, something greater.
You gotta love you some good old Charlie Kirk. Interesting fact, Charlie Kirk and I went to the same high school. Decades apart. But yeah, it's totally weird. I just found that out like actually a few weeks ago, and I was like, wow, that's like my claim to fame. So it would be cool if I ever meet Charlie Kirk someday. You know, I'd be like, yo, Charlie, go Wildcats. It's time for Dave's Detox. Hey. Magic.
You've been so patient. You've been so patient.
Not the other one.
Okay, now.
Oh. Yeah.
Is this your elbow? Or is
Aw.
this your elbow?
Oh no, it's being taken away. Aw. What the heck? What? Oh. Oh no. Oh, they're saving the squirrel. Oh no!
Little Nick. Never again.
Okay, you're a jerk. Stop.
But cats have attitudes, don't they? Oh, is that yuck. Aww. Aww. Nice. All right, my friends, that wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around. Tell your friends about Idle Hands and what we're doing here. And I'd love to have you along for the ride. All right, until the next episode, stay safe. Know that you are loved and appreciated. And of course, until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.